Yazoo, what it do, man? Before we start, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the video. We got to talk about Nicki Minaj. She is in a hailstorm of fire right now. Some tweets that she put out about the vaccine, they are trying to crucify her. And if I'm gonna read the tweets to you, because yeah, it's ridiculous. It's not even a news story. It's actually deeper than just her vaccine tweets. She was supposed to go to the Met Gala earlier this week. If you don't know what that is, that's that fundraiser that these celebrities and elitists go to where they dress like clowns and goofballs. Yeah, the men usually wear like dresses and makeup, and the women wear shower curtains and bathrobes. $10,000 and $50,000 yeah, bed sheets. And they call it fashion because Louis Vuitton makes this one and Gucci makes that one and Prada makes that one. Yeah, but she was supposed to go and she didn't go, and she put out a tweet about that. I'm gonna read the tweet to you now. The tweet says they want you to get vaccinated for the Met. If I get vaccinated, it won't be for the Met. It'll be once I feel I've done enough research. I'm working on that now. In the meantime, my loves, be safe. Wear the mask with two strings that grips your head and face, not the loose one. That was it. She received backlash for that, I guess, because she admitted she's not vaccinated. And you know, if you're not vaccinated, you're the devil, right? You're just a wicked murderer, right? That's the narrative right there. So she received backlash for that, but she put out another tweet, and this is the one where she received the most backlash from. I mean, this tweet right here became a international incident. This one says, "My cousin in Trinidad won't. My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bully." And the last sentence, I agree wholeheartedly. Pray on it. Make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied into making it into doing it. It's your body. You choose what you want. Aren't they always screaming about, oh, my body, my choice, right? When it's convenient. But now it's not about your body, your choice. It's about being bullied and pressured into doing something with your body that you're not comfortable with. That's what she's saying. Now the whole testicle part swollen, I don't know what she's talking about. But they don't turn this he said, she said situation and turn it into an international event. Like I said, the Prime Minister of the UK, Boris Johnson, he came out and I'm sure he has way more important things to worry about than rappers and all this other stuff. But yeah, he went out and spoke out against it. The Minister of Health in Trinidad, which I guess he's the Dr. Fauci of Trinidad, he came out and denounced it and said there's no evidence anybody in the country went through that. And I'm sitting there laughing like, are you serious? This little tweet from this rapper is getting this much national attention, world attention. And then I realized what the real issue was. The real issue is with Nicki Minaj is that as a black celebrity, she's not allowed to speak out. She's not allowed to speak like this. Black people aren't allowed to speak like this at all, period. We're not. We're just not allowed to. We must always follow the narratives placed before us by the Democratic Party and the media and social media and liberals and progressives. We're not allowed to go against any of it. If we do, we get punished. Well, if they do. If they do, they get punished. See, unfortunately, we don't have any more Martin Luther Kings and Malcolm X's to lead us in the right direction. They got rid of them and made sure and said, listen, we can't have any more black people getting other black people riled up to be independent and think positive and be on their own. Nope. So what they did, they gave us these rappers, athletes, celebrities, influencers, just a bunch of misinformed people who are owned by big corporations to lead us in the wrong direction, basically. And that's what their job is. Like if you look at an athlete, he's owned by his sporting league and his sponsors. A rapper is owned by his label and his sponsors. An actor is owned by his movie studios and his sponsors. Even the activists are owned by the news channels. Yeah, if you're an activist and you won't be allowed on TV at all. So that's what's going on, and for them to speak like that goes against everything that they are allowed to do. Only black person I could see, like for instance, Candace Owens, she's allowed to do that. she can do it and say whatever she feels like it, and she's never apologized for anything she said. But you know why she can? Because she's independent. She's not owned by a label. She's not owned by big name sponsors and things like that. She's not owned by social media and all that. And she's actually a free woman. She's really free. But she can say and do whatever she feels like, and no repercussion comes to her. But these celebrities that you guys look up to, different story altogether. They are not bosses like they want you to believe. They are very much workers, and they have to toe the line and they have the rules to follow and everything like that. And if you don't believe me, look at Lil Nas X. You see his antics. Every video he comes out with now is worse than the one before. It's getting freakier. It's getting nastier. And have you seen a single black person of prominence, popularity, say anything against it? No, you haven't, right? You see the vaccine. Have you seen a black person beside before Nicki Minaj come out and say anything against getting vaccinated and speaking out or say anything negative about it? No. They know they're not allowed to. They know they're not allowed to. Has anybody spoken up for Nicki Minaj and said what she said was right? It's your choice. You get to choose. No. Black people know they're not allowed to speak about that. These people are owned by people that can take everything that they have away from them. So they're not going to go against the narrative. They're not allowed to. And that's the bigger issue because look at the tweet. The tweet is nothing. That's just like, what? Who cares what she said? She's a rapper. She can say that if she wants. But the backlash she's receiving, sheesh. And I think at this point she's tired because she's not backing down. She's not apologizing. She's out there tweeting against everybody. I'm gonna read you the last tweet I seen from her, and this one was a powerful tweet. This is a tweet of somebody who's tired and just like fed up with it. The last tweet was because Tucker Carlson gave her a shout out, not a shout, but it's being spoken about all over the media. And I guess Tucker Carlson said some favorable things about her for her stance on this issue, right? So she shared or retweeted what he said about her, and she received backlash for that. But Tucker Carlson, he's that white racist devil, right? So she says, right, I can't speak to, agree with, or even look at someone from a particular political party. Some about Republicans. That's another thing. If you're a black celebrity, you cannot go against the Democratic Party at all, ever. You can never have like a post from a Republican. You can never be seen at a dinner with a Republican. You are owned by the Democratic Party. Plain and simple. So she says, right, I can't speak to, agree with, even look at someone from a particular political party. People aren't humans anymore. If you're black and a Democrat tells you to shove marbles up your ass, you simply have to. If another party tells you to look out for that bus, you just got to stand there and get hit. Sheesh. If that's not hitting a nail on the head, that sums it up. And to put out a tweet like that, and there's going to be some severe, shit rolls downhill at this point for her. And for her to still put that tweet out, that means she's sick and tired of having to just be one way. Especially she's rich, she has money. So why is it that she still has to play these games? She has to keep going along with the narrative, even if she's not allowed to speak her mind freely. She always has to stick to the script at all times. Have to put on this persona. You get tired of that after a while. You get tired of that. The hardest thing to be in this world is something that you're not. Facts. It is, and then especially if you're a black celebrity and you're rich, you don't feel like you have anybody to answer to. But unfortunately, they do. I'm glad she stuck up for herself and put that tweet out there. And I hope more people follow suit. Now, the fact that nobody is speaking out in favor of what she said, that speaks volumes. That means black people really don't have power like they portray on TV. They don't live in the real world. They live on social media. If anybody gives you something, power, that same person can take it away from you. And that's what's happening in the black community, especially with the celebrities and entertainers. These people are not bosses at all. They're puppets, all of them. Every last single one of them is a puppet. When they lie and tell you that they're bosses, they're not, because you can see what's happening. Everything's being taken away from them, and if they don't play the game, so keep your eyes open. This Nicki Minaj thing is bigger than just the post she put out. It's about control over the black community that they are feel that they know they're losing the grips on it. They want to keep the grips, so I think they're using this Nicki Minaj situation as an example to any other black person who thinks about going against party lines, that we're gonna crush you, we're gonna punish you, and you're gonna regret it. But that's my time. Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment. I hate being woke, and I'm out.